Gonna go ahead and get into this one. This is part 10 of our live for getting Frey maxed out. So in the last one, I had mentioned that it was going to be a bit of a grind in terms of getting the next few abilities unlocked for the Spellcraft challenge. Not to mention, I was having a ton of trouble with the fact that I could not find any more tall aster, but I did some grinding. Literally, it's been all day pretty much, between other things, of course. But anytime that I wasn't doing something else related to either A, supporting myself or getting other things done, I've been grinding this out. So I managed to find, in total, I think it was 6 more pieces of tall aster, which was just enough to get us fully leveled up. So we did actually finish this spellcraft challenge. I was honestly, it was down to the wire. I probably found the last 2 pieces of tall aster in the entirety of the demo to finish this out. But yeah, we're here, we're good. So we're gonna go ahead and mark this one as closed. So with that one done for Amplify, that means that we have now filled out everything that is possible to fill out in Silas's challenge. Obviously, this Founts of Blessing one is not possible here because that one is not part of the demo. That's in a totally different area. Okay, so with us actually managing to get the Amplify one done, again, I am beyond excited on that. It took me probably around 4 to 5 hours of searching to find all the tall aster necessary to finish that one out. Now at this point, we're working on the remainder of this tree. So as I had said last time, this was just going to be a lot of XP grinding. I decided to cut that out in terms of y'all having to see that. So as of right now, we have these 3 available, and then also Genesis level 3 is in play as well. I've unlocked that one. This is going to be, Vivify is going to be the last one I need to do. So we'll do Vivify tomorrow. And then in addition to doing Vivify tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and also do the final 2 boss battles with the 2 mutants, the big deer mutant, and then the other one that we'll do will be with the big croc. So if I go to the map here, we'll see that over here, there's 1 mutant. That's going to be the big deer, and he's a much bigger deer than the last one that we fought. And then we also have the big croc at the end, which of course we fought that one once, but you're going to get to see how that works now with fully leveled up abilities. Let's just say it won't take long. So let's go ahead and do these spellcraft challenges and get that out of the way. So we'll probably get through all 4 of these, but I know for sure right now we're definitely going to do these 3. So let's get this rolling. So that's going to be Spellcraft challenges for Scattershot level 3. This one is Burst Shot level 3. And then we're also going to do Shield Shot level 3. So this is going to be kind of interesting, at least for Shield Shot and Burst Shot. Both of those are going to require situations where we're surrounded by enemies. So that's probably going to actually be back at the Croc Emporium. For Shield Shot, though, the easiest thing to do probably is to start with some lesser enemies. Reason being, what I've come to realize is Shield Shot is a good way of lessening the damage you take while dealing damage back to an enemy. But Shield Shot is not made to block heavy damage. So with us playing on hard with significant damage increase, it would kind of be crazy to fight anything really strong. So by barging into enemies is basically dash and flow, as far as I'm aware. The problem is you gotta get the timing right for that. So as of right now, I'm still trying to figure out exactly when to let this guy go. There we go. I think I have to be like right on top of him for it to work. Yeah, like that. Alright. And see, so what happened right there is a perfect example of sometimes shield shot doesn't work the way you expect it to. So I really would not rely on it. This is one of those abilities that you have in the back pocket in case, but it's a backup. It's definitely not your primary. Because as we can see there, sometimes it doesn't even do anything. So I believe that the distance that you have to literally have your shield shot at is like point blank for it to do any damage. And again, it's luck of the draw, it seems. So hopefully that's one of the things that maybe they'll improve upon by the time the full game is released, because this is just totally unreliable in a sense from the way in which it damages. Okay. So we're done with shield shot, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean these guys up and get some health back. Let's see if I can get right there. Oh, right. Let's switch away from this one. Alright. So that is shield shot done, so let's go in here and that one taken care of. And now, unfortunately, I think it's time to venture to the Croc Emporium. Yeah, I'm honestly tired of these guys. I don't even remember how many times I've run this so that we can get our levels up. But let's go ahead and do it. Alright, so first I'm just going to get up here and then use burst shot level 3 and pretty much aim it down. I think, well, I don't know. Nothing's counting, so it may not actually work the way I was hoping for. I'm gonna have to see how the heck I need to aim it to be able to actually get it to count. Because I think the issue is we have to hit the enemies, yeah, from behind. Which, oh, the joy of that. That means that it has to literally hit kind of like that. But the problem is, I don't know. There we go. So I gotta wait until they're like walking away from me. Alright. Nope, didn't count. So see, that's finicky too. Like, you have to make sure that it's actually catching them directly at the backside. So I may wind up in a situation where I have to do this on more human enemies. There we go. It looks like if I aim at the very base of their body, you have to aim at this section right here near the tail, and it has to catch them like right there. Otherwise it doesn't count. He had stopped moving. So this may be a good time to use something like Bind so that you actually have a chance to hold them down and aim there. Oh, okay, now that's nice. So, just like before, the little one counts. So it may be a lot easier for you to just spam basic first shot. It'll be a lot faster. Don't even worry about getting first shot level 3. And then that way you don't do too much damage either, just in case. I'm launching at the base, but I guess I'm gonna have to get them held again for that to really count that well. So what I'll do is, let's see if I can find a few, bind, and then we'll just aim at that base of the tail. Up, hold up, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and get... Actually, nope. Because if I move it off of there, then that'll take longer for me to get mine back. Let me just use scatter shot from up here. Because scatter shot can put down enough damage within a very short period of time for me to build it back up. The other thing is, if we can, we might be able to actually get a twofer on scatter shot. But I think that may be a little difficult due to the fact that I'm up, in a sense. I'm on an elevated platform, right? So let's see here. Right there. Yep. $44. We're close. There we go, 45. So that's burst shot. Now let's see about scatter shot. The difficult part here is going to be that I'm going to need to be on the ground to actually do this one. The idea is that I would be using the piercing blow.
What's really good?
Yep. These Crocs are on some stink meaner level 3, let's be honest. Okay, so see, that counted. So I'm gonna have to try and get enough time to actually get the level 3 charged up. And then maybe that'll give me a chance to actually fire it.
Here it comes.
Problem is getting these guys off of me long enough to be able to actually set up for it.
Here it comes.
Maybe if I step up here, maybe that'll give me a chance. They'll come up here if I'm not careful though. Nope. Come on. There we go. That's 2. And this is gonna be a nightmare to do. It might be easier to just go to fight some zombies with this one. Because they're not giving me a chance to actually set up for it. Let's use Genesis level 3 and get them off me some. Alright.
That'll do it.
That's 4. Nope. Yeah, again, the difficulty is getting set up. Let me see. I might be able to do it this way. I may be able to open a crucible. And then that'll at least give me some protection while I set up. Problem is that now I'm firing into the middle of wherever, because I can't really see that well. Yeah, no, these guys just move way too fast for me to even have a chance to set that up properly. So let's just clear these guys out, and then I'll do this in a different area. Alright. So we'll go ahead.
Might have to cheese it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna go to a zombie area. Make this easy on myself. We'll clean these guys up for now, because this is free XP, so I'm not leaving that behind.
Can't you just shoot from Vintage?
No, unfortunately not, because it's a piercing shot, right? So of course bullets don't curve. So the problem is that it just goes straight down. It goes at whatever angle it's already being shot at. So if I'm above them and I try to use it, then it just goes pretty much straight to the ground. So I'm gonna just get rid of these guys again. I don't leave behind XP, so definitely gonna get some XP out of this before we go on to the next one. Aww. Oh, okay. You tail whipped through my attack. Nice one. Alright. Take all that health back. Nope. Nope. Alright. Nope. 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 Haha. Y'all are just a tad bit too late on that one. Is that everybody? I feel like there's... yeah, somebody ran away. Oh, you got friends. Ah, right. Too close to that. Okay. So there's another place that we can go for this one. Actually, there's a few different places. Closest location to here would be this way. We'll just go past all of these guys. And if push comes to shove, there's another way to do it too. I can just do the gauntlet run, and that'll get it done as well. Oh, nice. Well, welcome. So this is the group that I'm talking about. This is one for sure that we can use this against. And so all I gotta do is just kind of hold it and just fire. And if need be, you can literally just kind of make sure that you aim in the, since there's no aim assist, and that's the reason it's a good idea to not have it for me. I can kind of just have it going in one random direction. I can just shoot off into the distance, and then that way have time to actually get my focus thing up. Alright, I'm gonna just keep backing up until I can get them lined up right. There we go.
That'll do it. You ready?
Aww. Nope. I'm gonna just go ahead and finish you. Alright, that's 14. So we should be able to do the rest of it. We shouldn't even have to do the gauntlet. I can just go over here to that other set of zombies and we'll do that section over here. Let me see. That's gonna be this way. Yep, right here. Oh, thought I had them. There we go, that's 15. So definitely mastering that one step back that she can do as a dodge while her spells are loaded is going to be very, very beneficial. And I mean, it's the same as a normal dodge, except you just press it while she's loading her spell. You just gotta get the timing right. There we go. Nope. Alright. And that will be Scattershot done. So that's all 3 of those Spellcraft challenges out of the way. And now let's go ahead and load up Genesis. That's going to be back this way, Genesis level 3. Oh, we can actually just take the easy way up. And we can karate kick our way through the door. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the Spellcraft. And then I'll probably go back really quickly and grab one more healing draught. So this one is pretty straightforward. Just build up power and damage enemies. There's a bunch of different ways we can do this one, but we do need a set of enemies that will last long enough. So we could do that probably in the Croc Emporium. That's another great place to do that one. Either that or in one of the flashback challenges. So we'll try out both sections and see which one's better. I'm going to say that I'm partial to the Croc Emporium, and that's because of the fact that even if it turns out that we don't get as much damage as I'm expecting we will, it's still the fact that every single Croc we take down gives us way more XP and gets us closer to, you know, being done with maxing Frey. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of get them riled up a bit. I need them focused on me, right? Because I gotta have time to actually get the spell going, right? And so from here we just start putting damage down on them. So the beautiful thing about Genesis level 3, those purple numbers that you see there is pretty much poison. So Genesis level 3 actually poisons your enemies as well when it hits them. We'll go ahead and use Birdshot level 3 for this. And because of the nail design that I have active right now, we actually get like any enemy that's hit with a level 3 attack, there's a chance for it to light on fire. So that's what you also see happening there. See, so that time we got way more damage, about 10,000 out of the move. So the more that we can get them to kind of stock up and then get hit by that attack, the better. I'll go ahead and focus on whittling them down a bit and getting our ability back up. Oh, something else that's cool, you can instant charge. You can literally have burst shot level 3 instantly ready to go if you use a support ability. All you have to do is use the support ability and then immediately charge your ability after that. And you're good to go. So I'm gonna actually get them right about here. Right? Alright, put that down. Just to load up some other abilities just cuz. Go ahead and put implant down on enemy. Implant doesn't really do much damage, but just kind of fun to throw out there. Alright, I'll go ahead, use this a bit. So as we can see, any amount of damage helps charge up the surge meter. There we go. So we're ready there. Something that I don't know is if I can just fire it in a random direction. Like if I'm at a vantage point, I'm gonna have to try that out at some juncture. So let me see if I can get all of these guys to come in. Come on, come on. I'll stop making this hard for me. 26. Yes. All right, and that's gonna be Genesis level 3. So we only have one more ability to unlock now. All right. So now let's go ahead and actually bring it to him. Bring it. Nope.
Looks like a flame goddess when she is surrounded by crucible and throwing flame spears.
Oh yeah, it's amazing to see the visuals when she's doing that. It is honestly nuts how good the combat is in that regard. And that's the thing that's amazing me too, is, or maybe I shouldn't say amazing me, but just has me interested in people's opinions. because you have a lot of people who say, oh, the graphics aren't that great, and I'm like, I'm playing this on performance mode right now, and this is the old code, by the way, and the particle effects just look amazing. I mean, we haven't gotten graphics like this for a game in who knows when. Yeah, it's not like Ghost of Tsushima, but Ghost of Tsushima is a different style. So, I mean, I'd expect differing graphics in a situation like this. If anything, the thing that I'm trying to make sure of is that I just don't wind up giving myself vertigo half the time using her moves. Because, like, using her moveset to the fullest is something else. Oh, did I kill the other Croc already? I guess I did. Huh. Yeah, I guess I did kill the other Croc already. Okay, so that puts us at, we need 700 to get to the next level. We honestly finished that, like all four of those Spellcraft challenges, way faster than I expected. So we'll go ahead and see, maybe, hey, maybe we can go ahead and I guess at least get Vivify unlocked on this run. And then we'll go from there. And maybe we can do the Spellcraft challenge for it too, but we'll see. May not have time for that one, but yeah, that took way less time than I figured it would. Okay. So back to the Croc Emporium we go. And this time we're not doing Spellcraft challenges, we're just going to be getting rid of them. So one thing that I can show as a comparison, now that she is almost at max level, the speed with which you can demolish enemies is insane at this point. So first off, as you can see, I already have Surge Magic ready. Let's see what we have for these guys. We'll use Aegis. Now, you have to be careful with Bombardier. You gotta make sure that the enemy misses you the first time or that they're not paying attention before using it. But if you are quick on your feet and you're keeping yourself aware of your enemy's surroundings, you can actually pull Bombardier off in combat. Now what we're going to do is immediately focus on getting Fusillade back, now that we have Crucible. Because Fusillade is where we're going to get our extra damage. So we're going to activate both of those, then we're going to activate Crucible, then we're going to use Surge Magic. And make sure that as you're coming out of the Crucible that you're watching your back. Nope. And if you want to get up and close with the Gators right now, that's of course optional. But at this difficulty setting, it's very dangerous to do that. So I would probably advise against it unless you have literally deity level reflexes. So at this point we'll just use the normal Surge Magic instead of using, like, you know, Aegis or something like that to power us up. We didn't really need it there. So the entire time that I'm fighting, I'm spinning my camera to make sure that there's no Crocs coming up from behind me. Alright, and that should be all of them. I'm pretty sure it's 3,000 XP for a perfect clear on this section. So that went swimmingly. That gets us up to 67. As we can see, this is going to be a long haul. I am going to take a clip of that last set of gameplay. And then let's go ahead and move out of this area and we'll come back in. So respawns happen pretty much the second you leave an area and come back to it. At least from a radius perspective, or like a distance, from what I've seen, it's approximately, I think, around 700 to 800 feet away from an area causes the respawn. Now, in a situation with fast travel, the second you do fast travel, pretty much you're guaranteed a respawn. But on foot, it looks like it's 700 to 800 feet. So we need our surge magic before there's a point in doing Crucible. There we go. Because again, if you do Crucible properly, you should be able to just kind of... They take double damage within Crucible. See, so we were able to get to 420 points, which means I think it's 60 points per enemy, I believe. So, yeah. That's about 7 enemies immediate deletion. Not bad. So I'm getting Crucible back now. Well, now that I have Crucible back, I'm getting Fusillade, because again, that ups our attack power. We have our Surge Magic back. That's the other thing about how fast it is to really put down enemies. We'll have Fusillade in a second. We'll open the fire trap on that guy who thought that he was going into my blind spot. And then we'll go ahead start up the next one. Again, if at all possible, you do your big moves from within Crucible. Not only because it increases your damage output, but it also protects you in the event of an enemy trying to get in, because they have to first get hit by the fire. And trust me, the only reason I figured this out is through trial and error and getting tagged a lot, so... So in here, you don't have time to do full jumping attacks unless you have just the right location, because they will score you with that tail swipe or the bite in the middle of those attacks. So we'll set up here. We're about to have Surge Magic again. We'll go ahead and take advantage of the fact that we have Fusillade for the moment and build it back up. The other reason I would suggest using Fusillade when surrounded by enemies is because of the fact that Fusillade actually will protect your blind spot. I don't really know exactly how the AI is programmed on that, but in many instances it will focus on the enemies outside of your camera view. So that means that in the event that you're launching an attack, an enemy does come up behind you and you're in the middle of your, big charge move, you won't get taken out in the process, which is, of course, beneficial. See, like that. let's do running. Here we go again with the running. Nope. Like, come get this work. As many times as y'all to mess me over, y'all can get these hands. Alright.
Survival instinct started kicking in.
I mean, I can't blame them, but at the same time, as I said, as many L's as they've dealt me, they deserve it. Though at this point, I guess I do feel kind of bad for them, because let's be honest, at this juncture, the only reason they exist is for me to come here and gain XP. So, I guess at this point it is kind of shameful. Oh, okay, we're still waiting on Legion. Let's get Legion.
Genocide.
Yeah, hopefully they don't try and ban me for it. But I guess here in Athia, there's probably no penalty for such things. Alright, let's keep our attack up. We've almost got, so we have Fire Trap, we have Crucible. Let's go ahead and get Fusillade back, and we have our Surge Magic. Alright.
No Geneva conventions, no hate.
Yeah, unfortunately it seems that I get to do whatever I want on them. The thing that's funny is if I'm right, and as we don't know enough yet to be honest about the game, they haven't really given us that much story information, but presuming how this place is pretty much built, I would assume that in this time span there's literally nothing like that anyway. There's probably barely even a good governing body here, so. Nope. No. Nope. Nope. Y'all gonna even come at me or what? Oh man. That was embarrassingly fast. This dude had enough sense to just stay out of the way. That won't save him. But I can't blame him. Alright, so that gets us up to how much in terms of magic? 117, so we need, I think, one more run with the Crocs. So let's go ahead, skip back out, and then we're going to go back to that location again. We'll speed run the Crocs one more time, and that should get us up to the point where we can do Vivify. Actually, we'll keep Blast Spear. It doesn't matter. If she wants to stay on the ground, that's cool too. Nope. Alright. Let me go ahead and get Crucible back, because it makes more sense to do this with Crucible in effect. Alright, we'll go ahead, activate Aegis. We got Crucible. Let's get out of this. Get set up for a second. Nope, not catching me with that. Open up Crucible again. Fire Trap. Nope. Aegis to increase our attack again. We'll just leave them trapped in there. Let's go ahead, activate Fusillade and Aegis. We'll go ahead and prioritize getting Aegis reloaded. Alright, now Crucible. We almost have Fire Trap back. So now I'll prioritize Fusillade. Alright, let me get them drawn into a circle again. Come on, y'all, I'm over here. Alright. Fire Trap, Aegis. Nope. She didn't focus on that one. That's the guy I want to take down right now. Nope. No. Okay, so that should have auto-focused on him, but that's okay. At this point, pretty much we have to just chase down the stragglers. Alright, we still got these guys too. I'll go ahead and use Aegis, open up the Crucible. I know, right? They just don't want to take their L in peace. Okay. So that's done. We just need 378 XP to get to the next level. So I'm pretty much full up on items, so I'm not even going to worry about picking up the spoils there. We can go and get these guys over here. So just jump in the middle of them. Start off with Tendril to hit them all at once. Then we'll put a mine down right here. Oh, nice. Got me as I was putting it down. Ooh, okay. Okay, I see. I see. Fire trap.
Way too close.
Nope. That's not all of them. So see, that sidestep should work, but sometimes that sidestep, even though you'll do it, you'll still get caught by the tail swipe. And it's interesting because sometimes I'll pull back on the D-pad thinking that she's gonna backflip, but the backflip isn't always 100% reliable. That's probably because these are the demo controls, so they're not as tightened as, of course, what they will be in the end. But something to still keep in mind.
That'll do it.
Let's see. So we still need 51. We can go ahead and easily get to that. So there's some Crocs over this way, but we'll go ahead and take care of the birds first. And then I'll probably hit up the zombies just to get my health all the way back up. But we'll definitely get the XP we need just from these guys. See? So, Tendril. That's all my health back. Let's go ahead and use Burst Shot level 3. Anybody left? Oh, okay, this one. Okay, we'll finish you off with Scatter Shot then. Alright. Aw, man, we're missing by literally one XP point. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then we gotta do it one more time. Cause I don't think there's another section of ether around here. So yeah, we'll have to do it one more time. Okay. All right. I love how she always has to step forward a little bit to show her greatness, and so you have to make sure that you don't step off the pedestal while she's doing that. Nope. So I was actually about to do the jumping spear smash, but I canceled out of it because I saw that that Croc coming in with the bite. That is one thing that I really like. Most of her moves can be canceled out of pretty easily. And if you ever feel that she's moving too fast, I mean, well, not too fast, but too slow, just increase the rate at which you're kind of using your camera. Because honestly, some people were saying that they felt that there was an input delay, and I highly disagree. She literally moves as fast as you can basically keep up. Because even there, I didn't dodge that until the last second. Because right as I was using the spell, I saw him coming in for the bite. Okay, so see, that is one thing that I forgot about. You can't attack into her fire because, you know, it's fire, so she'll actually get hurt by it if you try and rush in on it. Alright, there's too many of them in there to do the spear attack. You can use hand-to-hand combat in a group like that, but the spear attack, you'll get hit the second you stop moving. Ooh, nope, nope. Come back. Yeah, no point in using the high level version for that. Nope, we're nowhere near done yet. Aw. Let's see, Aegis, Legion, Fusillade. Nope. Nope. Okay, now we're done. Alright. So that puts us at 800. Actually, this would be a great time, I guess, to go ahead and we'll finish off this other mutant. And then we'll see what else, what other HP we, XP we need. But we'll go ahead and get rid of this other mutant. Alright, so this is the other big mutant in the game. I am actually going to go ahead and save just so that we know what we're getting into here. Alright. So let's see how we want to start this off. we'll use fire trap and then lead it into the trap. It can cover distance incredibly fast. So I am actually going to make sure, oh, and the area attack that does that slam is extremely powerful. If you're anywhere in the radius of it while it's doing that slam, you will get hit. So I'm just going to make sure that, of course, I am not putting myself in that situation. So again, when people say that the AI for some reason isn't challenging them, I feel like they're kind of underestimating it. That's like I learned a bit from a game. It's from one of the videos from Game Breaker God. So apparently, in the first part of the game, you'll actually have to fight a dragon when the game first starts. An actual dragon. So I mean, they're definitely going to be ramping up the difficulty here. That's like, notice, it actually changed trajectory right there as it was loading up its attack. Just to make sure that it could try and hit me. Actually, we're not even going to try it. Because I know what happened the last time I tried to use hand-to-hand combat on this thing.
What's your frustration?
Yeah, it's got quite the attitude going on. Now, I mean, you can sneak in little hits here and there from a physical side of it if you want to play, you know, play up close. But it's just, they have to literally be in each of the gaps of its attacks. Anything more than that and you're playing with fire. So as we can see, that attack does a huge amount of damage. Alright. Actually, I'm not even gonna do it yet. Yep, nope. There's no window. So that's the most you can do, because if you don't get out of there really quickly after he uses that attack, you'll get caught by a back kick. And he can also hit you with his horns using a normal attack too. Let's see. We'll go ahead and use Aegis. And there we go. Only 224 XP from him. But we did get a Welkin Garland, so that's pretty cool, I guess. And let's check our gear really quickly. Yep, so we have... let me check the cloak real quick. I think the cloak is maxed out actually for health. I'll have to check to be sure though when we can go back to the hut. But let's go ahead and get that last bit of XP. So 601. We could go back to the Croc thing, but I feel like that'd be kind of boring. So let me think about a different location we can go. Oh, there should be some Goliaths somewhere. Let me see if I can remember where they are. I think it's right about here. And then there's probably another patch of enemies somewhere here. And then I know that there's also a set over here. So let's go to this one first. We'll take that hit. Alright. these guys are always easy XP. At least as long as you make sure that they don't hit you, of course. So that's 140. Then there's going to be a Goliath over this way. I think that's a Goliath at least. It's either Goliath or an Orc. I don't know. And it is resistant, but see, that shows just how strong we are now. Even though he's resistant to the attack that we're using, still does that much damage. Nope. Getting a quick stab there. We don't even really need to use Aegis. We can just bring it old-fashioned way. Alright. How much do we have now? 257. Cool. Let's check that spot that I marked. Oh, okay. This is actually the wrong side for the Goliath, but it'll still work out. We'll go ahead and get rid of everybody real quick here.
Good night.
Okay. We'll actually do something a little bit different here. Alright. We'll go ahead and use Tendril next. Then put down Disperse. Nope. Nope. They're done. Alright. So that was handled pretty well. So that is enough now for us to unlock Vivify. And let's go ahead and go back to, we can just remove all markers. Let's go ahead and go back to the refuge. And from here, once we're done with this, that'll be all Spellcraft challenges. So our next goal from there, I think, will be just to get her to level 99. Because I believe that's where she maxes out at here within the demo. I don't know if that's going to be the same for the full game. Okay, so here we have another challenge. Let's see how this goes. Yeah. Use crafting to improve by 50 or more. I am hoping I have all the things that we need for this. Okay. So that means that you can improve the health level here. So first we'll do the grain stones. And we'll see how far that takes us. Okay, so spine stone is next. Then angle stone, then ring stone, then beam stone, all right, and that is it. So this now means that we have hit the max points for every single spell that is possible to claim in the game or in the demo game. And I think we may actually be able to go back and improve on some of these even further. I think I don't have the ingredients for the cloak anymore. But yeah, we can actually increase the necklace now even further. I'm gonna probably stop here at 80. There's really no point to push it much higher than this. And then we'll just fashion another healing draught to fill that up. And of course, the beautiful thing is now you can come back in and now once you have all of her crafting abilities, you can actually craft higher versions of the garlands and all that stuff. So you never really run out of items. Okay, so now we have that full health bar down there. We're gonna go ahead and rest to fill that bar, because I'm definitely not wasting a healing draught on it. And so now that we have this done, let's go ahead and we'll fight the big Croc one more time just to show off all of her abilities at full. And then what I'll do is the next live stream that we do, which it probably won't be tomorrow because it's going to take me a second to actually get her up to level 99. There's no way I can do that in a single day. Yeah, it's too much fighting the Crocs. But once I get her maxed out to level 99, we'll do one more run at the Croc after that. But let's go ahead and do one now, just to show what it's going to be like with maxed out magic. Alright. And that's Big Boy over there that we're about to go fight. As per usual, I'll just throw a save in there. And especially since we managed to fully max her out, gotta save that, lock that in. So he's weak to fire, but I don't know. I'm gonna try and see if I can throw a bit of everything in here. We'll get Legion popping, Aegis, correct the Crucible. And again, big thing here is get him in there, and then that way you can actually use the Crucible boost to really show just how much damage you can put down. As you can see, it is astounding how much damage you can drop. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead, put some stuff down. Nope. See, he's immune to bind, so that's not really gonna get you anywhere. Oh, actually, that's the other thing. Let me do an analysis on him. So as you can see, immune to tangle, bind, imprison, fused, everything. I'm gonna see if we can get some. Yeah, see, that's the problem. I figured I wouldn't be able to get in there and actually hit him with an attack. So, best bet is stay out of his attack range. I would use only long range attacks, not short range, because he turns too fast. But there we go. So as we can see, with her abilities fully leveled up, it's not even, yeah. He's pretty much nothing at that point. The big deal is just making sure you don't take damage by getting too close to him. So we'll actually go ahead and skip this scene again, because there's no kind of point in watching it, because we've already done that a few times. And then let me go ahead, I'll load back into the save one more time. And that's because I'm going to go ahead and pretty much move us back to this spot over here. And what we'll do is we'll just pick up with it as I said, what I'll do is I'll probably post when I'm ready to do that. Because I'm going to post that I'm going to delay the next live stream until I actually have her at level 99. And then I'll say that I'm going to come in and do the last part and then show that off. And we'll go from there. And then, of course, what I'll also do is record some extra footage of her actually at level 99. Just so that everyone can kind of see just how fast and quickly she moves and stuff. But we'll probably go ahead and end it here for this live stream, unless anyone has anything, like if they have any enemy, if either of you who are watching have any enemies that y'all want me to go fight specifically, then I can do that or demo a specific ability. But otherwise, I'll probably go ahead and end it here. Going once, going twice. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and wrap it up for tonight, y'all, and we'll pick it up with the next one. Peace, and thanks for joining.
I'm good. Catch you later.
Later, bro.